Alright y'all, so today we're changing out the elements on our hot water heater, and I thought I'd come on here and give y'all a few tips if y'all having to do this yourself. So the first one is not necessarily a tip, but if you are wondering how old your hot water heater is, a lot of times if they're professionally put in, they'll put a sticker on the side clearly stating the year and the month that it was put in. If not, you can go online and look it up. Ours is a Rheem brand. So the way you look up the date of manufacture on that one is look at the first 4 digits of your serial number. That's going to give you the month and year. So ours is January of 2000, so that's going to make our water heater 21 years old. And they say the life expectancy on a water heater is average 10 to 15 years. So the bottom element on ours, I think, is the one that burned up. It didn't burn completely in two, but going by the line buildup in it, I would figure that the bottom one went out. Now they say if you check it with a tester, you can actually get a false reading on the element if it's in the hot water heater. I knew one of them was out, so we just went ahead and got two. So getting the lime out of the bottom of that tank can be kind of a chore because all you're working with is that small hole the element goes in. So what I've done is took an adapter that would fit on the shop vac hose, and what I've done is tape a series of hoses together until I got down to a size that would actually go in that hole. Now ideally you'd want a flexible hose out on the end, but since the hardware stores are closed, we're gonna have to skip that part of it. And I think this will let us get enough of it out that we can get it up and running until I can get one of those hoses. But that hose is gonna let you get just about all that lime out of the bottom. Now, hoping that it's not hardened and dried up, but if it is, you're gonna have to take a long screwdriver or something like that, knock it loose, and you should be able to get it out with this pretty easy. When you go to take these elements off, the element sits in from the surface of the hot water heater just a little bit. You can't get an adjustable wrench on it, and they make these wrenches that you can pick up from the store. They should be located right there close to where the elements are. There's a hole at the opposite end that goes on the element that you can put a screwdriver in to turn that and loosen the element. Now the top element come off pretty good, and when we got to the bottom one, you'll notice there is some play in that element where the wrench goes on, and it was just letting that wrench slip on the head of that. I had to get a little creative, and what I come up with, went to the auto parts, got me an 1.5 inch socket. The problem with these sockets are they are tapered on the inside to let them slip on the nut a little bit easier. And I took my disc sander and I was able to sand down that enough to where it got a pretty good hold on it. And actually the disc sander did a pretty good job. Didn't take but just a few minutes to get that done. But that will help you get the element off of the bottom. I think ours probably had enough lime build up that was helping keep that on there. But anyhow, I hope these few tips helped y'all out. Hope you got some information out of it, and I'll see you on the next one.